Hi everybody, it's Ask EndoGirl. So I decided to go ahead and do my weekly video today. So this video is getting to know a little bit about me, I guess. So my name is Christine, as many of you may know, and for my new viewers or subscribers, welcome to my channel. I am 27 years old. I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I have a 7-year-old son, and he is the light of my world. I'm so thankful and grateful that God blessed me to bring him into the world. He is definitely a mixture of my personality and his dad's personality. Like, I can see a lot of his father in him. I'm in the military. I've been in, this November will be 10 years. I'm getting old. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that it will be 10 years. Like, time flew by. So, anyway, I was pregnant with my son when I found out that I had cervical cancer. And it's not much that can be done when you're carrying a child. I was about, I want to say maybe 5-6 months pregnant with my son when I found out about it. They had to do this procedure called a colposcopy, and it was the worst. It hurt like hell. Like, seriously, I remember it being very painful. And yeah, so that was in 2007, and that's when things like went downhill for me health wise. It wasn't until after I had my son that like a few months down the road, like, I started having these stomach pains that were horrible, and I just kept writing it off like maybe it's just something really bad. I didn't really get it. And I would just take ibuprofen, and I'm the type of person that I'll tough it out as much as I can. And I was pretty close with my commander at the time. I remember him because we were at training, and I remember him being really concerned, and because I was like, I don't know what is going on with me. I'm hurting so bad, and he was worried. But yeah, I remember that time like very vividly. Like, I can remember everything. But I just kept writing it all off. I didn't really think nothing of it. And I don't know what was going through my head at that time. I guess I was going through a lot emotionally, having a new baby and raising my baby alone. I don't know what was really going through my head that did not make me want to go get checked out and seek more treatment at that time for having the cervical cancer. Like, it don't go away, so I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But yeah, so it wasn't until I got on active duty in the military that things started getting worse, and I was going to the doctor to find out what was going on, and found out like they suspected endometriosis, and you cannot get a diagnosis of having endometriosis unless you have a exploratory surgery called laparoscopy. So 2000, trying to get this right, 2010 is, I believe it was 2010. It may, yeah, no, it was 2009, sorry. That's when I was officially diagnosed with having endometriosis. And at that time, I know what the heck is endometriosis? Like, okay, you telling me this, so what do we do? How do we get rid of it? On top of cervical cancer. Because actually, I do remember going to the VA before I got on active duty all the time. And I was going to have these colposcopies, and they were doing these different procedures to like freeze the cells, and none of that really worked. And then I kept, getting scraped on the inside to remove those cells. And yes, I did have the Gardasil shot. Before somebody say, well, you should have got the Gardasil shot, I did get that. I got the 3 series, and I remember it vividly because the headaches I had were horrible. So I will not forget that, honey. But yeah. So it was 2009, and endometriosis was found, cysts were found, but nonetheless, it went from there to me having surgery every year to deal with endometriosis. So I've been diagnosed with it for 5 years now, and started having problems. It's been 7 years. But anyway, aside from that, the video was tonight is really to discuss like who am I and just get to know me. So I'm a very loving and caring person. When I love and care for somebody, like I love hard, and you can always depend on me. Like I'm your friend for life. And I felt when I started getting, I guess, really in depth of what endometriosis was and having the symptoms, I felt alone. And at that time, I was in a relationship with somebody, and he was full of shit, but whatever. I won't go there. It was really lonely though, and I don't think he or anybody else like understood what I was going through, and all the the burden and stress that was on my shoulders. So I felt alone emotionally. I really did. So as time went on, I decided to start vlogging and created the whole Ask EndoGirl segment. And I feel like because around that time it wasn't really like support groups and research or YouTube things that are up now. And I did have questions I wanted to ask somebody that was actually going through it, because doctors sometimes they don't have a lot of compassion for this and the other things that I had going on too. Like they don't have compassion because they don't know. A lot of them rely on just their research alone, and they will argue you down even though you can be the living proof of what is happening. But they will argue you down that what they know and their research and what they went to school for is right. So I was really alone, and I'm like, well, let me go ahead and start making these videos and get the word out, raise awareness. And it was like a burden off my shoulders too, even if people weren't watching my videos, but it was just a way for me to, I guess, let it out and speak and let my voice be heard. It was out on the internet, so eventually somebody would be able to see it. Um, yeah. So it went from there, and then I started having these dreams and visions of what I wanted to do with the whole Ask EndoGirl thing. I still want to be in the healthcare field. Like, that is something that I've always wanted to do as a little girl growing up. I just did not know exactly where, because I know I wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse. I know I wanted to be, at one point in time, a pediatrician. But now I want to be an OBGYN, but also a doctor that specializes in endometriosis. I want to be on a research team. I want to help find a cure. I want to help educate people. And I want to be that support channel and person for all my other endo sisters out there. And unfortunately, for the ones that will get it, and it's not something that I would wish on my worst enemy, but there is, for every 10 women, one out of that group is sure to have endometriosis. And at first, not everybody will have, the symptoms, but over time it builds up. So I just want to be out there doing something with my life. I want to do this thing where I wake up in the morning and I have purpose. And on the days that I feel like, screw it, I'm not doing this no more, I say to myself, no, we're doing this for all your other sisters. It's not just about you, Christine. We're doing this to help other women and moms that have kids, little girls that have this and they're lost and they're afraid. They don't know what to do. So that's my goal. And hopefully I'm gonna keep pushing. I don't plan to stop. And I actually have a project that I'm working on. I'm always working on projects though. I really have like a lot of ideas that I just keep jotting down. But this one project I know is going to be great for all of us. I'm excited and I can't wait to reach out to get someone to help me out with it. So again, I know I'm all over the place, but aside from the endo aspect of my life, I enjoy makeup. As you can see, I love it, like everything. I like applying makeup for people and for myself. I feel like makeup does not make you pretty. It helps you see how you really are. Like, you're beautiful already. And makeup just, for women that don't have confidence, it gives you that boost. It just helps you feel better. I wear makeup most of the time. When a person sees me in makeup, it's because I'm having a bad day. I'm in a lot of pain, so I decide, if I feel like if I look pretty, feel pretty, then it won't matter to me. Or, I can make it through the day. I can look back in the mirror and be like, wow, I'm glad I don't look the way I feel, but I'm going to keep pushing anyway. So, and that's another reason why I'm up late right now. I am having a lot of pain right now, and decided to just make this video. Like, what the heck? There's nothing else to do, right? So, I just want to say to my sisters and friends and family that have been supporting me and encouraging me and lifting me up, because it has been hard having endometriosis, being in the military full time, and all these other diseases that have accompanied having endo, but also being a single mom and my son having ADHD. Like, it has truly been difficult, and every day is a battle. But I refuse to let my son see me fail, so I keep pushing every day. Even when I don't want to. I have to think of my baby because nobody else is. So, and nobody else is going to do for him the way I will. Well, I will not keep you guys tonight, and it's pretty late. It's pushing like 1 a.m. here in New Orleans. But I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit and, you know, give you that message and just let you know that even when things are not good, keep pushing and just, you know, pray and find you that good support channel. It's really, really important. Also, I always forget to talk about this in my videos. There are Facebook support groups. It's called Endo Sisters 2015. No, 2014, 2015, and then we also have pen pal groups. There are not even just this group, but this is my favorite group. But we have so many other groups that are out there. Make sure you find a very good support channel. It does not have to always be your family. Please make sure you find, you know, a support group. Join as many as you want to. I don't care. Just make sure that you reach out to people when you're having a bad day, you're in pain, even if it's not even endo related. You can talk to your endo sisters. I promise you they will not fail you. Because we're all going through it. We've all went through everything, you know, that could possibly be done. Financial issues, spousal issues, kids issues, work issues. We've all been through it. They've all been through it. And you want to vent, we're here for that too. So I just want to let you guys know that I love you. Continue to stay positive, and don't forget to find those support groups. And even if you want to talk, you can email me at any time, and you can do that. Or Facebook me. It's just Christine Ward. My email is ENDOGIRL, which is EndoGirl87@gmail.com. I hope you guys are having a better pain-free night than I am. And wish you a good night. Bye.